Hello, dear friends. Have you ever thought about the simple act of walking around your own home? For many of us, especially as we get older, the idea of kicking off our shoes and walking barefoot can feel freeing, a natural way to connect with our surroundings. But what if I told you that this seemingly harmless habit, especially for those of us over 70, could actually be a hidden danger? I was recently talking to a friend whose father, Mr. Chen, a sprightly man in his late 70s, had a rather nasty fall. He was simply walking from his living room to the kitchen barefoot, as he often did. He tripped, or perhaps his foot slipped slightly, and he ended up with a fractured wrist. It was a real shock for him and his family, and it got me thinking, is this common practice of walking barefoot at home something we need to reconsider as we age? Today, we're going to delve into this, explore why it might not be the best idea for our golden years, and what we can do instead to keep ourselves safe and healthy. You see, as we gracefully move through life, our bodies undergo some natural changes. It's a part of aging, and understanding these changes is key to adapting our habits for continued well-being. For instance, after 70, our bones might have lost some of their density, making them a bit more fragile. This is often referred to as osteoporosis or osteopenia. Our muscles, too, might not have the same strength and quick response they once did. This can affect our stability. Then there's our skin. The skin on our feet, in particular, can become thinner, drier, and less padded. This means less natural cushioning and protection. And perhaps most importantly, our sense of balance can diminish, and our reaction times might slow down a bit. We might not be able to catch ourselves as quickly if we stumble. Now, how do these physiological changes connect to walking barefoot at home? Well, when you put these factors together, going shoeless indoors can unfortunately pave the way for several problems. Let's talk about those specific harms, what I sometimes call the silent killers of comfort and safety for seniors. First and foremost, there's the increased risk of falls. This is a big one. Without the support and grip of footwear, on smooth floors like tiles or polished wood, it's easier to slip. Even on carpet, an uneven surface or a snag could lead to a trip. If your foot isn't protected, and as we know, a fall for an older adult can sometimes lead to serious injuries, like fractures, which can significantly impact independence and quality of life, just like what happened to Mr. Chen. Then, there are foot-related issues. Thinner skin on the soles of our feet means less protection against stepping on something small and sharp you might not have noticed on the floor. A tiny cut or abrasion might not seem like much, but for older adults, especially those with conditions like diabetes, even small wounds can be slow to heal and prone to infection. Walking barefoot on hard surfaces for extended periods also offers no shock absorption. This means every step sends a little jolt up through your feet, ankles, knees, hips, and even your back. Over time, this can contribute to or worsen joint pain and conditions like arthritis. Our natural foot padding thins with age, and shoes provide that missing cushioning. Think about it. Our feet are our foundation. If they're not properly supported, it can throw our whole body out of alignment, leading to discomfort or even chronic pain. Some studies and podiatrists often highlight how crucial proper foot support is throughout life, but especially as we age. So if walking barefoot isn't the safest option, what should we do? Thankfully, foot specialists, or podiatrists, have some excellent practical advice for us. The most important piece of advice is to choose appropriate indoor footwear. Yes, shoes for inside the house, but not just any shoes. They recommend looking for shoes or slippers that have a soft, comfortable material. You want something that feels good on your feet. Good arch support is also key. This helps to distribute your weight evenly and can prevent foot fatigue and pain. Absolutely crucial is a non-slip sole. This provides the traction you need to prevent slips and falls, especially on smooth surfaces. Make sure the shoes fit well. They shouldn't be too tight, which can cause blisters or restrict circulation, nor too loose, which can be a tripping hazard. A roomy toe box is often a good idea, allowing your toes to spread naturally. Consider styles like supportive slippers that enclose the heel, or even lightweight, dedicated indoor shoes. Some people find that a comfortable pair of sneakers, used only indoors, works perfectly. But choosing the right shoes is just one part of the equation. Podiatrists also emphasize other important foot care habits. Regularly soaking your feet in warm water can be wonderfully soothing and can help to keep the skin soft. Perhaps add a little Epsom salt for extra comfort. It's also a good idea to inspect your feet daily. Look for any cuts, blisters, redness, swelling, or changes in nail color. Catching problems early is always best. Applying a good quality moisturizing cream to your feet, especially the heels, can prevent dry, cracked skin, which can be painful and open to infection. And don't underestimate the power of a gentle foot massage. This can improve circulation, relieve aches, and it's a lovely way to pamper yourself. You can do it yourself, or perhaps a family member can help. Taking these simple steps to care for your feet can make a tremendous difference not just to your foot health, but to your overall mobility, confidence, and well-being. So, to bring it all together, while the idea of walking barefoot at home might evoke feelings of comfort and freedom, especially after the age of 70, it's important to recognize the potential risks that come with it due to the natural changes our bodies experience. We've learned that these risks include a higher chance of falls, potential foot injuries or infections, and increased strain on our joints. However, the good news is that there are simple and effective alternatives. As foot care specialists advise, choosing the right kind of supportive, non-slip indoor footwear and practicing good daily foot care routines are key. This is really what scientific, sensible wellness is all about, not just following trends or old habits blindly, but understanding our bodies and making informed choices that genuinely support our health and safety. It's about adapting intelligently to ensure our later years are as active, comfortable, and enjoyable as possible. I truly encourage you to take a moment to think about your own habits at home. Are you giving your feet the attention and protection they deserve? They carry you through life after all. And for those of you who have elderly parents, grandparents, or other loved ones, perhaps this conversation can serve as a gentle nudge. Maybe you can help them choose a good pair of indoor shoes, or just remind them about the importance of foot care. Sometimes a small, thoughtful gesture can prevent a much bigger problem down the line. Remember, aging gracefully is also about aging wisely and safely. Let's all commit to taking these simple, practical steps. It's not about limiting freedom. It's about enhancing our quality of life, ensuring we can continue to move with confidence and comfort in our own homes. Thank you for listening, and please take good care of yourselves, from your head all the way down to your very important toes.